Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Hello.
I feel like we're off kilter.
I still have a headache, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just like
Getting headaches
I
again.
know I'm getting headaches.
As we mentioned yesterday, we've received a lot of lovely gifts, but we're not going to talk about all of them today because we've got such a busy day today, and we've got a guest coming, and we're just going to have to keep things quick. And so we will get to all those presents.
She meant presents.
These masks, that and this one, persistence. What does it say?
Persistence is the key to success. And one smart trick. I really like this.
This is cute.
This is so
These
cute.
come from Catherine Jackson.
Hey, Catherine. What's up, Catherine?
Thank you very much. We each got a smart chick one.
Do you have one with the little glasses on it? Because I feel like I wear glasses, so it kind of looks like me.
Yeah. I do, and then Rob gets this one with the Roadrunner.
So cute, and Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine. And then also from Phyllis St. Ives, is that how you say that?
Phyllis St. Ives.
She wrote that she's been watching the show for several months, and she loves it. She is a senior, she says, with very little craft talent, henceforth the typed letter. And when she saw these t-shirts online, she doesn't say where she got them, but she just had to get them for us. They are so cute.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Troll
they say Troll Slayer. There's purple too. Oh my god, I love them. And we got a little bag of trolls.
Tiny trolls.
Can you see the tiny trolls?
Thank you,
you guys remember the little trolls?
They're so cute.
Remember the little trolls? So cute.
So cute. Thank you so much, Phyllis.
Did we slay the trolls from yesterday?
I slayed a lot yesterday, yeah. I got rid of a lot.
She got rid of the trolls.
Do you want white or purple? You can pick whatever. I don't care.
Okay, we can pick whatever.
Anyway, and we have more, but we'll talk about those tomorrow because you guys...
Thank you, guys.
Despacito. Did you see this? Did you see what happened at the Joe Biden Hispanic whatever thing?
I mean, all Hispanics, they like it when you have Despacito in your phone. They can relate to that, right?
You know that is the first time he has ever heard that song.
Oh, yeah, he had it in his phone, though. So he's like with it. He's with it, you guys.
So if you didn't hear, Biden was at a Hispanic outreach event yesterday in Florida, and he was introduced by Louis Fonsi. I'm not sure how to say it, but he's the dude responsible for that song, the earworm Despacito from a few years back.
I hate that song.
I accidentally really like it.
I hate it. Like years ago, Rob would play it all the time just to irritate me and then to delight her. It was in 2017. That's when it came out.
I think that's right.
It came up in my Facebook memories like a week ago, and then we played it on the show a couple days ago because it came up in my memories.
And we're gonna play it all day today, just because it was so funny. So anyway, Louis Fonsi introduces Joe Biden, and so obviously the people on the left who ate this up and think it's adorable are gonna be like, "Well, he was just honoring the guy that made the song. That's all." But like anybody else saw that moment being so cringe and so awkward and pandery and just oh my god. So then Trump being like the trolliest of the trolls. I mean, he out-trolled even himself today, you guys. I didn't think that was possible.
It was so great.
But he retweeted some account that manipulated that video of Joe Biden playing Despacito and made it look like Joe Biden was playing NWA's F the Police. And then Trump just had a caption. What did he say exactly?
What is this?
Yeah, Trump is like, what's this all about?
What's this all about? Oh my god. And he just...
I can't. I love it when he does that.
It's the great. It's the greatest. It's so great. Yeah.
Oh my god! It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Yeah. So then there's that. You wanted to address that Cardi B's getting a divorce.
I mean, this is obviously huge.
I mean, it's huge news because she interviewed Biden.
Yeah.
So it is huge. Everybody's like, don't talk about Cardi B. Well, I mean, she's got the first interview.
Yeah, I mean, she's a big deal now.
She is the
media starlet.
Prostitute turned huge star, huge singer.
Turned political analyst.
Turned political pundit and analyst.
So she must be addressed.
She has to be talked about in today's live. She is getting a divorce, you guys, after 3 blissful years of marriage. 3 whole years.
Gave it their best, you guys. Yeah. Her and Offset.
That's a name. That is a name.
Is it bad? Does it make me really evil that I want this to be ugly?
No, it's not.
I want it to be
I feel sorry.
Johnny Depp, Amber Heard level ugly.
Like somebody's going to poop in a bed.
Yes.
Somebody's going to poop in a bed.
Yes.
That's what we want.
That's what I want.
We're not applying grace here. We're not applying any grace.
I know, I'm not.
I do feel bad for her daughter, Culture with a K. I do. I do feel bad for that child.
This is an actual
I feel
family.
bad mainly because her name is Culture with a K.
Yeah.
That's why I feel bad for her, mainly. And then also because her parents are Cardi B and Offset.
I mean, they bred, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
They bred.
God help her.
Anyway, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If you didn't see Tucker last night, go watch Tucker after you watch this, because he had, what's her name? That Chinese virologist, Li Meng Yan, who...
That's China.
China. She is a well-respected,
virologist.
highly capable virologist who has been studying COVID-19 since December and is convinced and has all kinds of research and evidence to back it up.
She doesn't know anything. I mean, let's just shut her down, right? Twitter, let's just shut that you-know-what down. Shut it down.
That China actually manufactured purposefully the virus and released it into the world on purpose.
Who believes her? Raise your hand. Who believes her?
Totally
raise
believe
your
it.
hand.
Without question.
But you know, it's anti-science. She's anti-science, even though she's been studying the virus right there since December. But she's anti-science.
She has all kinds of evidence.
Yeah.
She's going to be releasing the second part of her report, like, imminently. And Tucker was losing his mind talking to her on the show last night. And no one is going to talk about it. No, Twitter already blocked her.
Y'all,
because you can't have anybody disagreeing with the WHO, right?
I'm afraid for her safety.
Everybody should be afraid for her safety.
She should be. You in danger, girl.
She is legit in danger.
You in danger. Yeah, I mean, somebody needs to help her and make sure she's okay.
And then that doctor, you know, who they have on Fox a lot, Dr. Siegel, Mark, I think it is.
Yeah.
So he was on right after, and he's like Mr., you know, he's kind of like toe the Fauci line in many ways. But immediately after the Chinese virologist was on, Tucker had him on and said, I'm freaking out. What do you make of what you just heard? And he started out by saying, well, I remain skeptical, but no one should believe a word that comes out of China right now. And we should all be very, very worried about the fact that this virus reacts with the human body in ways that we have not ever seen another virus do.
Yeah.
So essentially he was like, yeah, I'm skeptical, but basically everything she said was right.
Yeah. And we have today in our lineup, I put a thing in about Judd Apatow. You guys know the director Judd Apatow. He did like 40-Year-Old Virgin and like all those movies, right? And he's a total lib, but he was talking to some guy, I don't even know who it was, but he was doing this interview on how he's disgusted that we are basically so in bed with, we're so indebted to China, like Hollywood is so in bed with China, and that politicians haven't spoken out more about China. And I'm like, dude, oh my God. I mean, we're playing part of this interview, and I'm like, wake up. Conservatives have been talking about this for years. Like, welcome to the party, pal. Where have you been? It drives me crazy because he's so tone deaf. Like, it maybe not in your little bubble of Hollywood that people haven't been talking about it, but we have been out here talking about it for years. We've been talking about like the Uyghurs and all that kind of stuff. We've been screaming it from the rooftops about how you guys are in bed with China, about how there are politicians in bed with China, about how the whole left side of the population is indebted to China, and we're like, that's not okay. And this is not okay because they're like, Twitter obviously is like squelching this woman, and a lot of it all stems from the fact that there are so many people, a lot of people in our culture, in our society, that are just like, oh, China, China. It's not okay.
It's actually kind of terrifying because even on yesterday's radio show, we talked about Dr. Scott Atlas he had a video, like a discussion with the Hoover Institute about his COVID, you know, his thoughts on COVID, which do disagree with the WHO, But it doesn't matter. Like, he is a doctor, he is a scientist, he is researching, and his opinion matters. And yet YouTube pulled all of it just because it doesn't align with what WHO is currently saying right now. That's crazy, because science is an unending process of discovery. And when YouTube decides, well, we're just not going to let people discover anything anymore, that's freaking messed up.
Yeah, the NBA is a huge example.
Somebody asked if you were single. Did you want to address that?
Or him?
Him.
When did you guys get those hot photos?
Hot photos.
I know.
It's over there.
Oh, that's...
Do you want one?
Oh, yes!
Are you single? Somebody wanted to know if you were single.
I am not married, but I have a woman associate.
Woman associate.
He has an associate. Yeah.
So there.
It's kind of like Iron Man and Pepper Potts, like an associate like that. Yeah.
So those photos are
those
a thing?
are
we have
the promo
those. They're
guy.
like promo photos.
Somebody was asking.
Where would
for
one
them.
acquire?
He had to go to FedEx and like print them.
Really? I thought there was like a drawer full of them somewhere.
Well, maybe he printed more than just those two.
Can I show the people real fast?
I mean, you can. It's like an old photo. It's like on our website.
It's a couple years old.
No, but I mean, like...
We have really good hair in that photo.
I was blonde then.
And I was brunette.
I'm not going to point out that someone is showing cleavage, but someone is showing cleavage.
I was brunette and she was blonde. See? My hair was longer.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So we've signed these for people that asked for them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't actually have a stash of those, so we have.
I don't want to know what you're gonna do with that photo, Rob.
Put it back. It's not for you. You guys, Daily Wire is moving their headquarters from LA, or not LA, maybe LA. I don't know.
I think it wasn't. I think it was in LA, wasn't it?
It's definitely California, but they are moving from California to Nashville.
That's awesome.
Which is cool.
That's fantastic.
80% of their workforce has decided, I'm going.
I think that's great. Those people are going to be way happier in Nashville.
So much happier.
Because we were there, just about a year and a half ago, and it's fantastic in Nashville. And I went to school in Tennessee. It's such a great state. Tennessee's awesome. And I don't think there's a state income tax there.
Is that right?
I'm pretty sure that like Texas, Tennessee, and there's like one other state that doesn't have a state income tax, and so those people are going to be a hell of a lot happier. Because if they're escaping California, bye!
Oh my God,
people are leaving that state like crazy.
Yeah.
Bye.
For real.
Yeah.
Brian says he loves our Karen haircuts.
Oh.
Are you trolling, Brian?
Thank you, Brian.
You probably need to find something better to do with your time.
That's sweet of you, Brian. That's nice that you have nothing better to do on a Wednesday morning. Go back to your mom's basement.
This week, as you know, has been a week of sort of exposing what's happening in our kids' schools with respect to this BLM and white, like critical race theory propaganda. And so we started out at the end of last week talking about Carmel High School here in Indiana. Yesterday we talked a lot and played some secretly recorded audio of a teacher talking about capitalism and BLM to her students at Hamilton Southeastern High School. There's been a lot of reaction, and then someone sent us, this was absolutely incredible, information right from the Department of Education, Indiana's Department of Education, which proves that all of this instruction is coming straight from the top, even to talk about things like radical social justice math. So I'm going to do right?
Math is math.
Math is math.
Math is math. What does it have to do with social justice? Like,
this is nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing a post this afternoon about that even more, because we've gone completely crazy. It's absolutely crazy what's going on. And then I saw, because remember how that one guy sent us an email a couple weeks ago about how sororities are like trying to remove themselves? Like they're trying
they're trying to cancel themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, sororities are trying to cancel. Yeah, because I can't remember what school. I think it was like one of the Ivy League schools.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it was Dartmouth. It was. I can't remember which one it was. They all run together. It's one of the Ivy League schools. They were like, we're trying to cancel ourselves
because we're based on
we're
like
horrible because we're awful and we're racist and sororities are bad. And so the sororities were basically the Greek system was trying to say that they were going to cancel themselves because they were so ashamed of being Greek.
What in the world?
Okay, then GTFO. You don't have to be Greek. You don't have to do it. No one's forcing you to be Greek. It's a voluntary thing. It's asinine.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, it's dumb.
But yesterday, kind of along that same theme, Bari Weiss, who you remember, she's the one that like very publicly quit the New York Times. Mm-hmm. This is real, you guys. Columbia University has disbanded their marching band for the same dumbass reasons.
Wait, why?
So they released a giant statement saying, on Saturday, September 12th, Columbia University Marching Band held a town hall to discuss all kinds of racism and whatever.
Cultural oppression, misogyny, and sexual harassment?
So it says the band has unanimously and enthusiastically decided to dissolve. The Columbia University Marching Band will not continue to exist in any capacity and will no longer serve as a Columbia Spirit group. What?
Okay.
I mean, fine, but that's really dumb.
I wonder about this generation. You know, it's like they really hate themselves.
Yeah,
they really, really hate themselves.
It's like and it's because teachers keep telling them
that they need to
need to like have this self-loathing and this white guilt and all. It's crazy.
And they're all like, I need to sit with that guilt. I need to sit with it. I need to stew in it.
I mean, it's
okay.
So basically you're just cutting off your nose to spite your face. Yeah. That's what you're doing.
And these are the kids who are going to be in charge one day. Imagine that. Imagine it.
Oh my God.
Are you guys okay with that? Because I'm not okay with it. At that point, like, I'm just going to check out. Because damn.
There were, and you know, yesterday when we posted the audio, the disguised audio of the teacher at Hamilton Southeastern who said all the things that were anti-capitalist and like super race, like systemic racism bullcrap. I saw a lot of comments on our Facebook page about it from, you know, I don't know if it was parents or students or both, but a lot of people were like, what did the teacher say that was wrong? Everything they said was factual. And then I was like, oh my God, we're lost.
Yeah.
Because if you can't look at that and read that and hear that and understand that that is opinion, then we've totally failed. Our whole education system is a one big, fat, complete failure. Mm-hmm. It's so upsetting, you guys. It's very, very upsetting.
Yeah. There's the story in here, the actress thing. There's if you can get to that, because that's another thing about the truth. If you can get, where is that? Oh God, you need to get to it because it's about the actress. Basically, if you can get to that story, because that's another thing I wanted to talk because it kind of goes in line with this. It's basically, okay. So this chick named Kristen Connors, she walked out of a movie set. Okay, this was just I think this past week. Over former FBI director James Comey and an intelligence gathering operation against. Okay, it's all the FBI stuff. It's all the stuff that happened with Comey, right? They took actual documentation. These people that were developing a movie. These people that are developing a movie. Okay, and so it's all the Obamagate stuff, right? All the stuff with Comey and everything that went down. They took actual documents. Okay, so it's all factual stuff. It's all transcripts, everything that people had actually said. And this liberal, I'm assuming she's liberal because she couldn't handle the truth. This chick named Kristen Connors, she was an actress. They hired her to be in this like documentary film. I guess I don't know if it's going to be it's being filmed Hamilton style. I didn't see Hamilton, so I don't know what that means.
I didn't either.
But anyways, she was supposed to play the part of a congressional interrogator in this film called Obamagate, right? She quit because she couldn't deal. She couldn't deal with the truth.
Oh my God.
She was like, this is all like fake news. It's all, I can't deal. Like she couldn't deal with the fact that it was all truth being served up to her. These are all transcripts. None of it was fake. None of it. But she couldn't deal with it because she's a liberal and she's like, no. And so she walked out of the set.
Wow.
And I just find that it's so telling, right? Because a lot of these people have been fed like the MSNBC and the CNN and the Russia and all this stuff for so many years that when she was faced with actual transcripts and she was supposed to act that out, right? She was like
a paid actress.
She was like, la, 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 I can't deal, la, la. And she left and she quit.
Oh my gosh.
She wouldn't do it. And so, yeah.
By the way, this is Phelan McAleer and Ann McElhinney. They're the ones that did that.
Was it the abortion movie?
Yeah, the Gosnell movie.
The Gosnell movie,
Same creators.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's going to be good.
And so they're I think they're doing like a GoFundMe because they're trying to keep the movie going. But I just find it so interesting when they are faced with actual facts and truth. You can't dispute these documents. I mean, they are transcripts from people saying actual things coming out of their mouths.
And she's like, that feels like propaganda.
That's exactly what she said. She was like, if it's propaganda, it's like, no, lady, these are things that people actually said out of their faces. You can't dispute that, but they still want to dispute it because they've been told lies for so long by all these media outlets that they just refuse to accept the truth. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is nuts. Mm-hmm. What else is happening?
I think you had one more thing on your list, and I can't remember.
Yes. So Kim Kardashian and Mark Ruffalo and a bunch of other people that are woke have decided that they're going to take a 1-day break from Facebook and Instagram because they are stunning and brave. And they are trying to make a statement.
1 day.
A whole day.
Oh
they're
my
taking a break in protest of Facebook providing a platform for hate and misinformation.
Oh, gosh.
So they're taking a stand, you guys.
1 day.
And Kim's not going to show a single body part
No.
on her social media.
No boobs for 1 day. No boobs
whole
for
day.
you.
So I don't know how we're going to survive it.
I can't, I don't know. You guys going to be okay without her boobs for 1 day? Because I mean...
Somehow we're going to have to carry
that guy
on.
that called us Karen hair.
Yeah.
I know he's not going to be okay.
No, he's not going to be okay.
Everybody pray for him. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but like Trump is busy, creating peace in the Middle East, and no one will give him credit for it.
No big deal. It's at the top of our template today. I mean, nobody else is talking about it. It's no big deal.
I mean, seriously, you got to give Jared Kushner all the credit. I mean, Trump obviously too.
I think he gets a little bit of the credit.
But Jared Kushner has really been facilitating this on behalf of the Trump administration, and it's kind of amazing. And so remember how Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize for literally just becoming president and apologizing for America to other nations.
Yeah, he did.
And he didn't create any peace. No. There was no peace created.
No.
And yet Donald Trump is creating these peace agreements between the UAE and Israel and Bahrain, and Israel is displaying all these lit up flags.
Did you see Netanyahu with did you see the thing yesterday
Yeah.
where they're all up there? And I was just like, see,
this is amazing.
It is. It's pretty, it was historic.
Imagine if Obama had done that.
Yeah.
Just imagine
They'd be fawning all over him. They would be losing their crap.
It would be like a whole different kind of reaction.
Yeah, there would be fireworks and fanfare. And they'd be crying. I mean, liberals would be on the ground. Oh, God, it's so great. Oh, God. He's healed the oceans. And they'd be losing their crap. But
and what does the left do now?
Nothing.
They try to downplay, minimize. They just don't talk about it.
I saw a headline yesterday where it said this is the worst thing.
Oh my God.
This is the worst thing for the Middle East. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not even reading that article. I can't today. Because I just hate our media so much. I just can't. I'm so over them. They cannot give this guy one shred. They can't give him anything. They can't. It's
And then meanwhile, even though Trump knows how much the media hates him, he goes on ABC with friggin' Bill Clinton's old press secretary, right? He goes on ABC with George Stephanopoulos and gets attacked by these pre-selected audience members. Imagine Joe Biden going on to Fox for a town hall or OAN for a town hall. It would never, ever happen.
It wouldn't happen.
He is a complete coward.
Yeah.
And yet, even though Trump knows how much the media hates him, he just hands himself over because he is so freaking transparent and accessible, and nobody can deny that. Nobody.
Yeah. Speaking of press, we did our Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast yesterday with Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
She's great.
She's freaking awesome, you guys.
You gotta listen to that.
Really, really great to talk to. It was just a really nice girl chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a very, very girly chat.
Yeah, it was really casual. She's really down to earth. I mean, it was just a really great conversation. You don't want to miss that. I think it will probably be out, this afternoon?
Yeah, usually by 1. It's usually out. Yeah. That's a safe time.
So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our
Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast. That's how you look for it. You can find all the links to all the different platforms that you can hear it on right from our website, chicksontheright.com. Just click on the caricature picture of us, and then that'll take you to all the places you can listen.
Yeah.
So catch up on the interview with Rick Grinnell if you missed that last week, and definitely listen to Sarah this week. She was fantastic.
And we have some good old podcasts in there, too, that are pretty...
Yeah, people are always like, how did you guys get started? We have a whole podcast in there about that story.
Yeah, we have some other ones that are pretty evergreen. You can sift through them and check them out if you're bored or if you want just something to listen to like on the weekends or whatever.
Yes.
So.
And don't forget that our paperbacks are out.
I can't believe that.
You can either order direct from Amazon, and yes, we are on Audible as well, and we read the book. So if you just can't ever get tired of our voices.
One of my friends just ordered it on Audible. And listen, I mean, I'm like the weird person. I'm going to put my Christmas tree up next month because I'm that girl. So
she will. She's not kidding.
It's never, no, seriously, I'll put it up in October, like right after Halloween. So it's never too early to start planning for Christmas. I'm just saying.
Nice gift.
It's a nice little gift.
And if you would like an inscribed copy, then we can do that for you. The instructions on how to order an inscribed copy are at the very tippy top of our website, chicksontheright.com. Look for the little thing that says get the book or whatever under the menu, and then it'll tell you how to order an inscribed copy. We will sign it however you want. The problem, just so you know, is that if you ordered from us an inscribed version, it's going to take a few weeks because we got to order them from Amazon.
And we don't have them yet. Yeah, they haven't gotten them.
We have like 5 that we got that we ordered forever ago, but we're waiting for our big shipment for the people that have already ordered.
Yeah,
so anyway, keep those orders coming if you're interested. Thank you very much for doing that.
Yes, thank you.
We should go because we have a guest coming in 5 minutes.
We have an interview today that we completely forgot about until Rob was like, oh yeah, it's 6:30 this morning. I'm like, oh crap. So we have to go do that now. You guys bring it in. Bring it in. Have a great Wednesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.